As a brain doctor, I'm shocked. This nuts raises stroke risk overnight. As a senior health educator, I've met hundreds of older adults who felt tired, foggy, or just off, but brushed it off as aging. But what if those feelings weren't just age, but warning signs from your body? Your body is wise. It whispers before it screams. And vitamin deficiencies? They don't always show up as obvious symptoms. Sometimes, they hide behind brittle nails, restless sleep, or even a loss of appetite. In today's video, we'll reveal 10 silent signs of hidden vitamin deficiencies that many people over 60 ignore until it's too late. You'll learn which symptoms are easy to miss but point to deeper problems, which vitamins you might be dangerously low in, and how to fix these issues with simple, natural choices before they turn into something serious. Stay with us till the end, because the symptom at number 10 might surprise you. It's something many seniors live with for years without knowing the root cause. Part 1. The nut that raises stroke risk overnight. It's small, crunchy, and often praised on health blogs, but it may be quietly harming your brain, especially if you're over 60. Let's talk about salted cashews, a snack many people consider healthy. They're tasty, easy to eat by the handful, and marketed as heart-friendly. But what most people don't realize is that salted cashews are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids and sodium, both of which can disrupt the delicate balance of your blood vessels, especially in the brain. Worse, when not stored properly, cashews are at risk of contamination by aflatoxins, a type of mold toxin known to increase inflammation and even damage cells. For seniors, this inflammation can contribute to narrowed arteries, elevated blood pressure, and increased clotting, a perfect storm for a potential stroke. I once had a 67-year-old patient who loved having a small bowl of salted cashews every night before bed. Over time, he began experiencing early morning dizziness and brain fog. Eventually, he was diagnosed with a mini-stroke, a transient ischemic attack, TIA. While it's impossible to blame one food alone, we believe that his nightly cashew habit was a significant contributor. As someone passionate about senior brain health, I urge you, avoid salted cashews, especially at night, when your blood vessels naturally constrict and your blood pressure tends to rise. Have you been snacking on these without realizing the risk? Let me know in the comments. Just type yes or no below. In the next part, we'll talk about a powerful brain-boosting nut that's shaped like your brain, and may actually help protect it. You won't want to miss that. Part 2. Why seniors over 60 are more vulnerable. Your brain's blood vessels aren't what they used to be, and unfortunately, some nuts can make things worse. As we age, our arteries, including the tiny blood vessels in the brain, naturally lose their flexibility. They become more prone to plaque buildup, inflammation, and poor circulation, especially in people with high blood pressure or cholesterol problems. This makes seniors more sensitive to harmful substances in food, such as high sodium or aflatoxins found in poorly stored nuts. On top of that, your liver and kidneys become less efficient over time. They don't filter toxins from your bloodstream as effectively as they used to. That means any hidden toxins, like aflatoxins, may linger in your system longer, increasing the chances of long-term damage to the brain and other organs. For people over 60, especially those with a history of diabetes, mini-strokes, TIAs, or high blood pressure, these risks are even greater. Something as simple as a handful of the wrong kind of nut can tip the balance towards serious health issues. I've seen it many times in my work. Older adults feeling off for weeks, only to discover their body was quietly under attack. That's why it's so important to listen to your body's signals, even when they seem small or unrelated. Are you in one of these risk groups? Have you eaten salted nuts or cashews without realizing the risks? If so, just type yes in the comments. It helps us understand who we're reaching. Now, let's talk about something more hopeful. A nut that not only protects your brain but looks just like it. You may already have it in your kitchen, but are you eating it the right way? Part 3. Safe nut number 1. Walnuts. The brain shield. This nut looks like a tiny brain, and it just might protect yours. If you've ever cracked open a walnut, you've probably noticed it looks remarkably like the human brain. That's more than just coincidence. Walnuts are one of the most powerful foods for protecting cognitive health, especially as we age. Why? Because they're packed with omega-3 ALA, a plant-based fatty acid that helps reduce inflammation in blood vessels, especially in the brain. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent causes of cognitive decline and stroke, and walnuts help fight that from within. But that's not all. Walnuts also contain ellagic acid, a powerful antioxidant that helps neutralize free radicals, those unstable molecules that can damage your brain cells over time. A study published in the journal Stroke found that eating just 5 walnuts a day was linked to a 30% reduced risk of stroke in adults over 60. That's a small habit with a huge impact. From my experience, many seniors who began including walnuts in their daily routine reported improved memory, better focus, and even better sleep over time. The key, however, is to eat them right. Choose unsalted, raw or lightly roasted walnuts. Eat them in the morning, when your metabolism is active and your brain needs fuel for the day. Do you already eat walnuts regularly? If so, type yes in the comments, or let us know if you're planning to start after hearing this. And speaking of brain-friendly foods, there's another nut that's often overlooked but just as powerful. It's full of vitamin E and helps keep your arteries young and elastic. Let's explore that next. Part 4. Safe nut number 2. Almonds. Artery cleanser. Crunchy, clean, and protective. This nut keeps your arteries flowing like a river. Let's talk about almonds, one of the most heart and brain-friendly nuts out there. While small in size, almonds carry powerful nutrients that help support your circulatory system, especially as we age. First, almonds are rich in vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps protect the inner lining of your blood vessels from damage. Think of it like a natural shield that keeps your arteries smooth and flexible. Studies have shown that regular intake of vitamin E from whole foods can help reduce LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that builds up in your arteries. Second, almonds contain magnesium, an essential mineral that plays a vital role in keeping your blood pressure stable. And for seniors, that's a big deal, since high blood pressure is one of the biggest risk factors for stroke and memory decline. But as with all healthy things, moderation is key. I always recommend eating no more than 10 to 12 almonds per day, and only raw or dry roasted ones, never salted or sugar-coated. Eating them in the morning with a small fruit or yogurt can make a perfect brain-boosting breakfast. Many of my older clients feel more energized and mentally clear after just a few weeks of adding almonds to their routine. I believe simple, consistent habits like this make a real difference. Do you eat almonds regularly? Let us know in the comments. Type yes if almonds are already in your diet. Next, we'll explore a nut that's small, green, and often underestimated, yet it's packed with nutrients that help reduce stroke risk. You might be surprised by just how powerful it is. Part 5. Safe nut number 3. Pistachios. Stroke-fighting surprise tiny green warriors, backed by science to fight stroke risk. Let's talk about pistachios, a colorful little nut that's often underestimated, but packed with heart and brain protective power. Pistachios are a great source of potassium, a mineral that helps your body regulate blood pressure. High blood pressure, as we've talked about before, is one of the biggest threats to brain health in seniors. Eating potassium-rich foods like pistachios can help relax blood vessels and reduce pressure, keeping your arteries smooth and healthy. But that's not all. Pistachios also contain lutein, a plant-based antioxidant, and phytosterols, compounds that support blood vessel integrity. Together, they work to protect the delicate walls of your brain's arteries, helping to reduce the risk of stroke over time. In one 6-month study of adults over 60, participants who ate 28 grams of pistachios daily, about a handful, showed a 42% reduction in stroke risk compared to those who didn't. That's a huge benefit from such a simple snack. I personally love recommending pistachios to seniors, not only for their benefits, but because they're fun to eat and easy to portion out. Just make sure to eat them before 6 p.m. Like other nuts, pistachios are dense in energy, and eating them late at night might interfere with digestion and sleep. Are pistachios already in your diet? Comment yes if you've tried them, or will try if you're planning to pick up a bag after this video. Now that we've explored 3 powerful brain-protecting nuts, you might be wondering, what's the best time to eat nuts? What's the worst? In the next part, we'll break down when and how to eat these nuts safely to get the best results. Bonus: when and how to eat nuts for brain safety. Even the best nuts can harm you if you eat them at the wrong time. Nuts are incredibly nutritious, but timing and preparation matter more than most people think. I've seen many older adults make small mistakes that cancel out the benefits, and sometimes even put their health at risk. Mistake number 1. Eating nuts late at night. Did you know that your blood vessels naturally constrict during sleep? Eating nuts too late, especially dense ones like cashews or walnuts, can raise blood pressure and brain circulation pressure, which may disturb your sleep or even trigger headaches. Try to finish your nut snacks at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Mistake number 2. Choosing flavored or salted nuts. Nuts coated in sugar or salt might taste better, but they increase inflammation, especially in aging arteries. Over time, this damages the delicate inner lining of your brain's blood vessels. Always choose plain, unsalted versions. Your heart and brain will thank you. Mistake number 3. Improper storage. Nuts are sensitive to heat, moisture, and air. If not stored properly, they can develop aflatoxins, a mold toxin linked to inflammation and cell damage. Always store nuts in a sealed glass jar or container, in a cool, dry place, never in plastic bags for long periods. Here's what I recommend to all my senior clients. Eat nuts in the morning or early afternoon, not at night. Pair them with fresh fruit or yogurt for balanced energy. Avoid mixing them with fried or sugary snacks. Which of these mistakes have you made before? Let us know in the comments. It helps others learn too. And now that we've covered the safest and smartest ways to enjoy nuts, it's time to wrap up everything we've learned. The final part will bring it all together and show you how to take action, starting today. Not all nuts are created equal. Some may quietly raise your stroke risk overnight, while others, they can protect your brain, support your heart, and give you the clarity and energy to enjoy life after 60. Today, we uncovered the hidden danger in salted cashews, why older adults are more vulnerable to nut-related risks, and 3 amazing nuts, walnuts, almonds, and pistachios, that act like natural medicine for your brain. But even the healthiest nuts need to be stored, prepared, and eaten the right way. One small shift in your daily routine could mean fewer headaches, better memory, and even a longer, more vibrant life. So here's my gentle encouragement for you. Start simple. Start with 1 nut. Add it to your morning. And invite your loved ones to do the same. Because someone you love might be silently living with one of these risks, without even knowing. Share this video with them, just in case. If this video helped you, please hit the like button. Drop a comment below and tell us, which nut surprised you the most? What topic should we cover next? We love reading your thoughts and ideas. It helps us build a stronger, healthier community. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss our latest videos on senior health. Stay informed, stay strong, and we'll see you in the next video, with 7 daily habits that can boost your memory after 60.